banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room. It's time to put the youngins to bed because this review features Atari nudity. It's PORKY'S for the Atari 2600. Who needs the internet when you have Atari? PORKY'S is a cheeky comedy that was released to the theaters in 1982, which features a memorable shower scene. In fact, that's the only thing I remember about PORKY'S. Until now, because there's a video game based on the movie. Can you believe it? PORKY'S, alright. No! That's right, 1983 brings us PORKY'S, the video game for Atari 2600. Which is an interesting game. This required some reading of the manual to figure out. You know, it seems pretty straightforward to take something like The Empire Strikes Back and turn it into an Atari game, but PORKY'S? When you read the manual for PORKY'S, I think the only proper way is to read it like this. I have to compliment the designers on one thing. This has the best video game nudity I've ever seen, because nudity in video games always looks weird. Unless it's on Atari 2600, fueled by the power of your imagination. No! You've gotten run over by the guys from Journey. But that's where the game development genius ends, because the rest of PORKY'S, the video game, is terrible. But still better than one might expect. Make sure you read the instructions before you play this game, but let's be honest, you're not going to play this game. And nor should you, because that's time that could be better spent playing Yar's Revenge or countless other games which are far superior on Atari 2600, but I still find this one kind of interesting. Alright, climb the thing. Who left fruit in the shower? Now I push the giant cherry into the pit. Can you guys see this? Like, I know this game is nearly impossible to record, but I just pushed a giant cherry into the pit in the shower scene. Alright, now, how do I explain this game? At first, you have to cross the road like Frogger, but you're not going to, so you'll get run over and sent to the swamp. No! I just got run over by a car. Where you have to pole vault your way over the swamp up to the part where you get the thing that looks like a cursor, which is actually a brick, and build a wall to climb out of the swamp. Somebody has left a trident in the shower. Oh no! Mrs. Ballbreaker is coming to get me. Each time you complete the shower scene, you slow down a line of traffic, eventually allowing you to cross to the scaffolding scene, which sucks. So we're gonna wait till PORKY'S gets over there. Because you have to figure out which of those poles you can climb, and then climb your way up to the top where you eventually blow up PORKY'S bar. Blow up the bar! Woo! Yeah! Your score varies by how quickly you can complete this task. The game changes a little bit depending on if you play on easy or hard using the difficulty switches. It's not a good game, but at the same time, it's kind of a work of genius, because the graphics and animations are actually really good for Atari 2600. I like how the bar sinks into the screen. That's actually a nice touch. The fact is, this game isn't quite as bad as it first appears. It's not good, but it could be a whole lot worse. That's true. It could be Super Mario Brothers. What that game has in gameplay, it lacks in nudity. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to see Luigi naked? But I still won't recommend this one. As interesting as it is, by the time you get to the scaffolding scene, you realize that it's a very thin concept to begin with. Maneuver your little guy around until the arrow turns green. This game is fun, like, twice. The instructions are also a lot of fun, so a huge thanks to my friend Derek from Sulphur, Louisiana for sending this to Classic Game Room. Because no one's Atari 2600 collection is complete without Yar's Revenge.
Oh no!
Woo! I have destroyed the bar. Free drinks for everyone. That's how you wipe out your tab. Classic Game Room is brought to you by Ethel the Cyborg Ninja, now on Amazon.com, and CGR Barware at ClassicGameRoom.com. Welcome to the Lord Carnage Club, being shouted from a turbo volcano! Let's thank these Patreon backers, starting with Jeff Breyer. Derek Langley. Michael and Ariana Nelson. Michael Fernandez. Steven Chucknick. Al Stever. Rick DeBarros. Jason Goy. Sergio Matthias Hergert. Chip Sankbale. Busy Signal. Sean Zoltek. Philip Straubenmuller. Jack Stavris. Ohad Kane. Ian Shore. You sure are awesome. And Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva. Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva.